The story of my life isn't an easy one. I've had a lot of suffering. So, how did I change as a deaf person? As a child, I would look at Rio and its natural beauty. Why do so many people come here? I would look at my family who was extremely poor. That was my Rio. My mom became a prostitute and would bring men home. My sister and brother were young, so to them it didn't mean anything. But for me, I don't like to remember what I saw. I felt empty. I thought I was the only deaf child in the whole world. I have been a pastor at this church for 15 years. Inside, I feel deeply for deaf people. I feel compassion for them because I remember my background. I can feel exactly what they are going through. I am married and I have 2 kids. My son Isaac, who is hearing, and my daughter Isadora, who is deaf. When Isadora was born and we discovered she was deaf, I had a moment where I remembered how hard it was for me as a deaf person. I knew about all of the barriers in society. And so I took it on as my responsibility to help my deaf daughter. One of the biggest problems among the deaf is the lack of communication between hearing people and deaf people. When I was a child, I knew nothing about the Bible. I knew nothing about translation. There wasn't anything. When Marcus told me that they want me to sign the story translations, I just thought the stories were for adults. When I got to Curitiba and I met with the team, I was excited to realize what this was: a translation for children. I did not realize that it was discussed and corrected so much. It makes the story so clear. It's a serious work. When I signed the story of Jesus and the children, the disciples were shooing away the kids, and Jesus said, "No, let them come." Then Jesus loved them and welcomed them. I was astounded. As I signed the story, it became clear to me. I see Isadora understanding so fast. Why? Because it is in her own language.
Because the children, they can see the DVD. That's very important because they'll learn and they'll grow and they'll be successful. You understand?
The stories are like a seed that gets blown by the wind, taking the gospel everywhere. Not just for Isadora, but I think of all the hidden deaf people in Brazil. I have heard there are over 9.7 million deaf people, so I have a dream that they will all have a translation of the Bible. I have faith this will happen. How do I know? God speaks to me. God speaks to me in sign language.